Politics right now, because the first PC leadership debate, it is set to go this afternoon. Let's take a look at the issues and, of course, who has the most at stake. Political strategist Jeff Silverstein is here. Jeff, thanks for coming in this afternoon. And, you know, we are in such a compressed timeline right now. Membership sales end tomorrow, so this is a potentially pivotal moment in this race, isn't it?
This debate is huge. The stakes are high for all of them. I think they're highest, perhaps, for Caroline. She's untested. She's going into the bear pit. Her performance to date, some people have said, is not as strong. So I think that she'll certainly be under a lot of pressure. I think all the candidates will be under pressure. The timeline is so compressed, not just for memberships, but for the vote itself.
Absolutely. Let's talk, though, about the money. If you follow the money, Caroline Rooney has raised a ton of money, more money than the Liberals raised in any month last year. So while her performance may be sort of wobbly, she's certainly inspiring people to contribute to her campaign.
Well, I think there's renewed interest and renewed enthusiasm that's really happened. And I think all three and now four candidates are out there trying to hustle, sell memberships, get volunteers. So there has been a real bump or a spike in interest in memberships and in media coverage too.
So how do you think the four candidates are going to strike the tone today? Because you don't want to tear each other apart, you know, so close to an election, and of course trying to show party unity at the same time.
Well, this is it. I mean, I don't think you're going to see any zingers, but I think that the pressure that is on all four of them is to project the kind of energy and the kind of confidence that people will be looking for in a leader that can take on the premier. So that at the end of the day is what all four will be trying to do. They also need to win the votes, I think, the second ballots of their competitors, because I don't think that any of them are going to take it in the first ballot. So they got to play nice in the sandbox. They can't really tear a strip off their opponent.
And let's talk about what will clearly be the elephant in the room, and that's going to be Patrick Brown, the leader ousted just over 3 weeks ago based on the allegations of sexual misconduct, etc. He's going to loom large over all this because regardless of the numbers of members, he's signed up a lot of members. He's got a lot of support in that party. So they have to be careful about how they discuss him as well.
Well, they do, because Patrick still has a huge amount of support in the province, and all of those candidates want to be able to tap into that support and to those votes. But the issue is front and center. It's not in the background anymore. He's doing everything he can to clear his name. They're just allegations at this point. And the question is, what will each one of them do? Whether they will sign the papers to allow him to run. That'll be the question that's posed.
Because all signs do suggest that he is going to continue to run for his seat again in the upcoming election, so that they are not going to be able to get away from questions about Patrick Brown, it would seem, every day throughout the provincial campaign as well.
No, they won't. And I think most of them will defer to the riding, and they'll say that it's up to the members whether they want Patrick to run in the nomination.
Let's pick up quickly on Christine Elliott and Doug Ford here. Their key messages today, what do you think they're going to try to get across too?
Well, I think Christine's got to project some energy. You know, this is her third time running for the leadership, and she's been out of politics now for quite some time. And I think that people will be looking to her to project that kind of strength. Mm-hmm. I think for Doug, it's a question of being able to project that sort of calm, measured response and performance that he's been doing as of late. That he's not someone who is too combative and will divide the party.
All right, it's going to be such an interesting debate. Goes at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Jeff Silverstein, thanks for coming in today. Do appreciate your insight.
Thank you.